La 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 la.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing a project. So we're going to do something called string art. So I have here are the supplies. I will show it to you in a moment. So what you're going to need, you're going to need some paper thick enough to be able to use watercolors. So not the photocopy multi-purpose printer paper, that's not going to work. So here I have a mixed media paper. So either mixed media or watercolors will work. I have an Excel mixed media sketch pad, sketchbook. But you can use loose sheets as well. You can cut them in half if you want, as long as I need two. So because what's going to happen is we're going to sandwich it together at one point. So you're going to need at least mixed media paper or watercolor paper. You're going to need watercolors. Any watercolors will do. Water and a brush and string. Strings you'll have to experiment depending on what you have. This string, I've got it in my stuff. I don't know what kind of string it is, to be honest with you, but it gets a little bit rigid. So what I do is I usually dunk it into my water first, and then I kind of just like that to remove all the water from it, to make it a little bit more straighter and easier to use. And some paper towel, which I have here aside here. And that's it. That's all you need. So we're gonna start, one more thing that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a surface, either foam plates, not cardstock, but anything that will resist a little bit to the watercolor. So foam or plastic plates will work fine. I have a plastic on this table, so I will be going directly onto the table, put the paint there, I should say, and I can just wipe it right off. But you can use, not paper plates, but the plastic or foam will be fine. So first thing you do is you prepare your colors that you want. You can have 1, 2, as many colors as you want. So I'm going to have a little bit of a color of rainbow color on my string. I'm going to start with some yellow here. And I'm going to start putting at the tip of the string. Make sure that you turn it around so that you have all sides. So I'm going to rinse my brush. Wipe it down clean, put some more water onto my orange. So I'm going to put some orange, a little bit everywhere, rinse, wipe. Next we'll put red. Right here, and then the next color, wipe down again. Next color will be blue. Oh, I should have put purple. Oh well. I'm just gonna do a big blue. There we go. Long enough. On the other side, wipe that down, and green is my last color. That's good enough, I think. There. All right, so the fun part. So what you do, I would recommend for the first time that you try this, I would do a S shape. or as many S's as you want, kind of like a zigzag kind of thing. And it kind of creates kind of like a look of a calla lily. So you're going to put it down like so. And at the end, put it at the bottom. I don't know if we can see it here. Put it at the bottom here of your paper or your notepad. Then you put your other paper on top. And I would recommend to have a little book or something if you only have paper. It's just easier. So any type of book on top, just so that you can have some weight on it a little bit. And if you have a sketchbook, it's fine like this. So I would put my hand on it. You can press a tiny bit, but not too much. So the trick is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull on the string, and I'm gonna try to have it as in the middle, keep it in the middle as much as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna press down and I'm gonna start pulling. Trying to keep it as in the middle-ish as possible. And you keep pulling. Don't pull too fast because it doesn't really work really well. And we're gonna take a look what it looks like. And there you go. I don't know if you can see it well here. That's what it's gonna look like. And there you go. So it makes a little calla lily, but you feel free to try other ones. You can try little, anyway, zigzag and stuff like that to see what it's gonna look like. But this one has a really cool effect right off the bat. You can't go wrong with that. So I've tried first with, well, actually this is pretty bright compared to the other one that I made. So I really like how this one turned out actually. So my first one was like this. So it was, fairly pale pastel, but it's really pretty. I like it. By the way, my watercolors are the Sennelier watercolors, just for information. Here I tried some acrylics, regular acrylics. It was really hard, the more acrylic, it was hard to get through like the whole thing. This one's acrylic, but then I dipped it in water for whatever reason. I thought it might look like the watercolor, but it didn't turn out that great. That's also acrylic. This one's the Americana paints. I ended up mixing all the colors for whatever reason. This one I really like. I keep going backwards. This one is Ecoline watercolor inks. So this one's a watercolor base ink. I really love the color. It's so bright. So that one I really like. And then I tried different things. I think I tried it with water. I'm not too sure. This one's also ink. You see here what happened? This is from the other side. I don't know if you can see it. It's from the other side of the page because I tried alcohol inks from Tim Holtz Adirondack. It goes right through, like it does pages and pages that it went right through. So I don't recommend that one because it just goes right through. This one here is Golden, the company Golden. It's acrylic paint, but it's high flow. And another video I'll be talking about that one. It turned out pretty well actually. Yeah, so I really like that one. It's pretty cool and it has really nice rich colors. The only thing is with the high flow, it's a little bit on the pricey side, so I don't really recommend it in that sense. These are from Tim Holtz Distress Ink Stain. And that turned out really well. I really like that one. So that one's really nice. This is different alcohol inks. Sorry, not alcohol, but different types of inks. I got Daily Rowney FW Pearlescent Acrylic Ink Platinum Pink. So you can't tell on the camera, but it's really shiny. Then I got I don't know how to pronounce it. The Daily Rowney Acrylic Ink Marine Blue. And I got a Winsor Newton gold ink somewhere in there. You can barely see it. And Liquitex acrylic muted pink ink, and the Sennelier ink lacquer purple as well. It didn't turn out at all like I expected it, but it kind of inspired me. Maybe next time I will do something else, because I really like the little veins that it created. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you can take a look and see that. But anyway, so it didn't turn out the way that I liked it, but for another project, this will be cool. And then the last one is I tried Winsor Newton gold drawing ink, which is really cool usually, but you see the gold, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it at all. Fountain pen ink, Emerald de Chabot as well. I mean, it was okay, but just okay. Yeah, so, and then, oops, and that's our page that we did earlier. You should probably wait till it dries because it sticks together. But, so for kids or adults or any age, watercolor's probably your best thing to do for this, I find. You could use, for adults, you could use inks, like the Ecoline is great, but it stains a little bit. So I would probably keep that for adults only, but it's so much brighter. And that's all what it is to it. So you can use your string again if you want, or you can use another piece of string. It's not too expensive, and it's an easy project to do. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope that you will be doing that. And please let me know if you've done it. Let me know how it turned out. If you have any photos, I'd like to see them as well. Yeah, so I hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this little project, and have yourself a spectacular day. All right, bye.